The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday evening. It's been a beautiful Labor Day today. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day. Weather-wise, it has been fantastic. We've seen mostly sunny skies with temperatures in the mid-70s. Clouds are beginning to thicken up a little bit, though. We have some cloud cover working in from the southeast, and we're going to see some partly to mostly cloudy skies for the remainder of the evening. Beautiful conditions do continue through this evening. Dry weather continues into tomorrow. An isolated brief shower is possible tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. We'll show that coming right up. And the next significant rainfall arrives Thursday evening, overnight into Friday. 74 degrees up at Griffiths and Rome with sunny skies, very, very light winds, not a breezy day, and it's been relatively comfortable. Dew points were slightly higher than they were yesterday, but still comfortable levels of humidity. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet and dry, and it stays that way through the night tonight and through the morning tomorrow. A couple of showers do fire off tomorrow afternoon. We're keeping a very close eye on all chances for rainfall as Herkimer County remains underneath that state-issued drought watch, and many of us continue to see drought conditions. Warm temperatures for the middle portions of the week, up mid to upper 70s, and then we're going to experience a cool down. By the time we head into the back half of next weekend, we're going to be seeing much cooler temperatures, and we're tracking a period of cooler weather to settle across the Northeast through the first half of September, especially right around September 6th to September 10th. Very favorable for below average high temperatures. High pressure in control tonight, and high pressure is in control in general, but a front is just close enough, a little bit of a short wave to fire off, a couple of sprinkles tomorrow afternoon, and then back to the west, you can see our next weather maker. That's going to arrive overnight, Wednesday into Thursday. Our next significant rainfall occurs on Thursday. Our chance for northern lights tonight is very real. We have enough solar energy in the atmosphere for the aurora to form. The question is, are we going to be able to see it? Take a look at our SkyCast. It does a really good job at depicting the cloud cover over the next couple of hours. It's very spotty. We get a couple of breaks in there. There is some clearing, especially between 10 p.m. and midnight, although it's few and far between. It's going to be a tough battle to fight the clouds. Tomorrow, we start the day completely dry, and we warm up steadily all the way up into the upper 70s. As we head into the afternoon and evening, a couple of those isolated showers, especially across the North Country. A look at your 7-day forecast. An isolated shower possible on Tuesday, pleasant weather on Wednesday with highs in the mid to upper 70s. Thunderstorms develop Thursday evening, and we are seeing a significant rainfall finally Thursday night into Friday. A couple of showers linger into Friday. A sprinkle or two on Saturday possible as well before drier weather builds in for Sunday and for Monday.
Man, those temperatures drop right off.
Yeah, we're entering a big pattern change.
Wow.
Yes. I don't think we're done with warm weather yet, but we're going to see a significant stretch of cooler weather.
Wow. All right. Thank you very much, James. Still to come on News Channel. Look at your forecast tonight at 10. Meteorologist James DeFazio. Yes. Why can't we have anything nice?
It's tough. It's tough.
Why?
The good thing is, even though it looks like tonight is going to be a dud and a miss for the Northern Lights, we are going to have a couple more chances this week. This solar storm looks to continue for a few more days at least, and the team will continue to track this over the next couple of days. So this is an evolving situation. While tonight does look like a miss, primarily due to cloud cover, it is mostly cloudy out there, and it's very tough to see. Even if the aurora is formed right now, we wouldn't be able to capture it. Right now, it's also so weak, you would likely need a camera. Dry weather continues on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar through the morning hours tomorrow. It's a sunny start to the Tuesday. 64 degrees with clear skies in Rome, calm winds, and comfortable levels of humidity, and that continues into the day on Tuesday. Temperatures across the region much more mild than they have been. We're in the mid to upper 50s or low 60s across the region, and lows tonight not going to be nearly as brutal, right around 54 degrees for a low in Utica and Rome. Enjoy these really warm temperatures while they last the next 3 days. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 70s. We're tracking a pattern change to work in by the end of next weekend. We're going to see a sustained period of cooler weather. Coming up, we'll break that down as well as the next chance for rainfall. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. It's Labor Day.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday evening. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day. It was a beautiful day outside. Plenty of sunshine, highs up into the mid-70s, very comfortable air. We are seeing an increase in cloud cover tonight, unfortunately, but dry weather does continue overnight. It's a sunny start to the day tomorrow. Clouds do decrease right before sunrise. It's going to be also not as chilly tonight. Lows only in the mid-50s for Utica and Rome. An isolated brief showers possible tomorrow afternoon, but most of us see dry weather. And the next significant rainfall comes Thursday evening and lingers into the overnight towards Friday morning. 64 degrees with clear skies and calm winds up at Rome, and it continues to be very comfortable with regards to the dew point. A dew point at 54, very, very comfortable air, not adding any heat index to the temperature. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry. It's going to stay that way through the night tonight and through the morning hours tomorrow. A couple of showers do develop during tomorrow afternoon, and we'll pinpoint those in just a moment. Unfortunately, we were hopeful that this G3 storm would make its way to central New York tonight, and it did. The northern lights are currently visible in Quebec, but unfortunately, here in Utica, we're just seeing too much in the way of cloud cover for anything to be visible. Unfortunately, or I should say fortunately, the storm does look to continue through this week. We may get another chance tomorrow or the day after. Lows tonight, again, mid-50s for Utica and Rome. The isolated areas, both north and south of the valley, will dip down into the mid to upper 40s. Temperatures over the next 3 days are going to be in the upper 70s. Very, very comfortable, warm weather, and enjoy it while it lasts, because as we head into this weekend, we're going to be seeing a pattern change, a pretty significant pattern change for the entirety of the first half of September. Cold, below average temperatures settle in, a very likely probability of a below average high temperatures for several consecutive days through the first half of September. That begins to change hopefully towards the second half of September. Dry weather continues. Drought watch is in effect for the entirety of Herkimer County. We continue to monitor rainfall chances closely. An isolated shower tomorrow, dry weather Wednesday, and then that widespread rainfall arrives Thursday evening. Clouds tonight. They're just too thick for the northern lights, unfortunately. Very sunny start to the day tomorrow. Warm all the way up to the mid to upper 70s. A couple of isolated showers during the late afternoon, early evening. Otherwise, a very dry, beautiful day. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast. An isolated shower possible tomorrow, and then drier air builds in for Wednesday. Thursday, we're tracking our next chance for significant, widespread, beneficial rainfall. That looks to arrive right around dinner time. 5 to 6 p.m. A couple of weak thunderstorms possible mixed in with some heavy rain. A couple of showers linger into the day on Friday, and then we settle into drier air for the back half of next weekend. But man, it's with a big change in temperatures.
Yeah,
highs
definitely.
in the low 60s by next weekend.
Yeah, definitely a good week for the kids to go back to school too.
Yeah.
You know, not
Yeah.
going to be too nice out. So.
Yeah, last temptation.
Yeah, right. First look at your forecast tonight at 11. Meteorologist James DeFazio in the Weather Center. We can't have anything nice.
I'm ready to call it a bust.
Yeah.
Tonight, it's just not going to work out for the northern lights. Just too much cloud cover out there. Clouds are winning the battle, but fortunately, this solar storm looks to last several days. So Bill and Eric will continue to track this over the next several days. We're going to have a couple more opportunities over the next several nights to view the aurora. We're not saying goodbye to this solar storm just yet. It's a relatively strong storm. It's a G3, which is a 3 out of 5. So we're going to still see some solar energy up in the atmosphere throughout this week. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Quiet and dry, and it stays that way through the night tonight and through the morning hours of tomorrow. We're tracking a couple of shower chances for tomorrow afternoon and early evening. 61 degrees with clear skies, a low dew point making for very comfortable conditions this evening, not nearly as chilly as it has been over the last several nights. Lows tonight are only going to be in the low 50s for Utica and Rome. The outlying areas will get down into the mid-40s, but we're not going to get as chilly as we've been over the last several days. Get out and enjoy this upper 70-degree weather while we have it over the next 3 days, because we are tracking a major pattern change to occur this weekend. We're going to see several consecutive days of below average temperatures and a noticeable change in terms of in terms of how warm the highs are going to get. We're going to struggle to get above 70 degrees. So enjoy this while it lasts. We'll break down that pattern change as well as when rainfall returns coming right up. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday evening. Happy Labor Day to you. I hope you had a pleasant Labor Day. I hope it was as pleasant as the weather was today. Temperatures got all the way up into the mid to upper 70s with widespread sunshine, comfortable levels of humidity. It was an absolutely beautiful day. It's been a beautiful weekend. And fortunately, it's going to be a beautiful start to our work week. It's not as chilly tonight, and we're going to have a very sunny start to our Tuesday. An isolated brief shower is possible tomorrow afternoon, early evening, but most of us see just dry, sunny weather. And then the next significant rainfall comes Thursday evening for the overnight as well into Friday. 61 degrees with clear skies at Rome and just a light breeze between calm and 5 miles per hour on and off. Not nearly as breezy as we saw earlier in the weekend. Friday and Saturday, very breezy days. Relatively calm conditions tonight, and low levels of humidity continue. That comfortable level, that comfortable air mass continues to be in place across central New York. Dry weather on your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, and that continues through the night tonight and through the morning tomorrow before those isolated showers fire off in the mid-afternoon tomorrow. Fortunately, this was a bit of a bust tonight, but I do want to mention it one more time, just because the solar storm, it looks to be a multi-day event. It's something that we're going to be tracking throughout the week. Tonight is not the only chance that we're going to have in this 7-day span to see the northern lights. So stick with us. We'll hope we'll give it another go at another night this week. Lows tonight are going to be in the low to mid 50s for Utica and Rome. Much cooler in isolated areas north and south of the valley. They will get down into the mid 40s. But we do warm up steadily tomorrow with abundant sunshine in the morning, 62 degrees 9 a.m., up into the low 70s by 11 a.m. And we're going to want to enjoy this warm weather while it lasts. 3 consecutive days forecast with upper 70s the next 3 days. Very warm weather. And unfortunately, as we head towards the second half of this weekend, we're going to experience a pattern change. And this pattern change is going to usher in much, much cooler weather. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the CPC showing a high probability for below average temperatures through the first half of September, especially on this map for September 6th through September 10th. I do believe warm air will make its return at some point before September ends, but we're going to see an extended period of cooler weather before it does. Drought watch remains in effect for all of Herkimer County. We still are seeing drought conditions across much of central New York, and we're tracking every opportunity for rainfall that we can. Again, an isolated shower is possible tomorrow afternoon, early evening. Dry weather on Wednesday. Widespread rain arrives Thursday evening and carries into the day on Friday. A couple of scattered showers on Friday. Skycast tonight showing those clouds that are just ruining our night in terms of being able to see the northern lights, but they exit before tomorrow morning and we start the day with widespread sunshine. Temperatures climb very quickly, very steadily into the low to mid 70s by midday. In the afternoon, early evening, a couple isolated showers, but again, they're few and far between, and most of us just see dry conditions. Dry conditions continue into the overnight and settle in for Wednesday. A look at your 7-day forecast. After that isolated shower or two Tuesday afternoon and evening, drier air builds in for Wednesday. Pleasant conditions continue through the first half of Thursday. Most of Thursday looks very, very pleasant, but things change very, very drastically as we head towards Thursday late afternoon, early evening. Widespread weak thunderstorms and heavy rain work into the region, but it is a beneficial, much-needed rain.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, and
perfect back-to-school weather, too.
Yes, perfect. Less distraction.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you very much.